What's going on YouTube? Diggy546. Whew. I mean, the Saints pretty much steamrolled them. They did pretty much everything in the book to them. I mean, Tom Brady looked bad today. He was running around trying to scramble. He looked as bad as I've seen him look. This is, of course, after the entire day being under pressure. But he threw some bad interceptions. I say probably that first one, or maybe the second one. The one that AB stopped on his route. So, I mean, you can't really blame that on him. But at the same time, he almost threw one earlier to AB when he was pretty much down the middle of the field. And AB had to swat away from Janoris Jenkins. But the Saints, they just steamrolled them. Every aspect of the game. Taysom Hill got in. He started running the ball. Oh man, to see them get beat down like that, I didn't expect that. I honestly thought it would go like this, except the other way. I didn't think anybody would be held under 10 points. And the reason I'm so mad about this is because I had Tom Brady and Antonio Brown on my fantasy team. They got me 8 points combined or something. I really lost to, I can't believe it, man. They really couldn't get me the little bit of points I just needed to clear. I'm thinking Tom Brady, he's going to at least get a touchdown, but he couldn't do that. The Saints defense came to play, and I guess we're back to saying that the Saints are among the best teams in the NFC. The Seahawks lost today. That defense looks horrible, and they came out and they established dominance over the Bucs. This is the second time they beat them, and they took their foot off the gas kind of. They could have kept going. They ran the ball pretty much at will. They didn't run it too much, but a lot of the times they were able to pretty much run it at will. If they would have really, really established at it, I could see them, getting 200 yards. I don't know what is going on with the Bucs. The last 2 weeks, they've come out really flat. I have to put that on coaching. Bruce Arians, listen, I go to school studying leadership. I look at leadership all the time. And Bruce Arians, he's not, you don't come out and just throw your guys under the bus. At halftime, Bruce Arians is saying that Tom Brady's making horrible decisions and costing them plays. You just don't do that. What kind of message does that send to your team? What kind of message does it send to your team to kick a field goal when you're down 38-0 and you're in the red zone? Take a shot at the end zone. That's a loser's mentality. You want to get on the board. What's the point of doing that? Bruce Arians, you got to blame this on him because this team we all know is better. There's no team that the Buccaneers should go out against and only put up 3 points. There's no team that they should do that against. So, we got to figure out why this team is coming out flat. We know they'll probably bounce back. Tom Brady, just his entire career, he always bounces back after a game like this. But the Saints, they came in and cleaned up today. They really came in and cleaned up, and it wasn't close at all. It's 38-3, but in my mind, it's 38-0. It wasn't pretty. Like I said, I'm just really mad that I couldn't get those points for my fantasy team. But props to the Saints. Let's see if Taysom Hill looked great. Drew Brees actually threw the ball down the field a couple times. Not too far. Let's not get carried away. But he actually threw it, 20-something yards, 30 yards down the field a couple times. That tight end that they have, I turned down the volume after a while. But their backup tight end got 2 touchdowns. Alvin Kamara looks great still. Michael Thomas caught a couple catches. He didn't look, like prime Michael Thomas yet, but I guess he's coming back soon as far as, getting his legs underneath him. AB played pretty much that entire game. He caught a couple passes. He looked like AB a couple times, and, other times that pass rush was coming so fast after Tom Brady that, he couldn't really get open. He didn't have time to get open down the field. But he still looks like he has his burst, so I'm not really worried about AB as an athlete. Like I said, Brady had a bad game. There's no way around it. Donovan Smith had a horrible game. Donovan Smith couldn't get his hands on people. He's really a liability over there. Leonard Fournette. You know, I got Tom Brady and AB starting on my team, and I'm playing against Leonard Fournette. And, you know, if Tom Brady just never threw it to Fournette, I'd win. But since he threw it to Fournette so many times and got him 10 points, it lost me the game. I mean, unbelievable. But other than that, I don't think there's much to cover. The Saints came in and just established that they were a dominant team. They just dominated them in every aspect of the game. But you guys let me know what you think of this. I'm going to get out of here.